Let's start streaming. Looks like we are getting all set up. All right. Okay, looks like it's streaming. Looks like audio is good. If you have any issues hearing anything, desktop or my voice, please let me know. Typical introductions. I am going to be playing some Wanna Yam Game Jam 2022 Game Jam entries. Today's part 4, and we are going to be just going through more of them. We've already done 15, and we're going to be trying to hit 62 by Sunday, I believe. So, with that being said, I think we could probably get started. Actually, what I want to do is actually rate Don't Let Them In. I was finally able to play this one off stream, and I actually want to do the rating on camera just so I can explain the reasons why I chose it. So, for this game here, you are inside of a house. You have to go outside, and when you go outside, come back in, spooky stuff starts happening, and you're trying to hurry up, put barricades in front of the door, the windows, etc. Really cool concept, and you have to combine items to be able to do that. So, when it came to the gameplay, though, it was very laggy. Even when I didn't have anything else open, I have a GeForce 1080 graphics card, slightly older CPU. Should still be able to handle most modern day gaming, though. This is an Unreal game. People tend to try to do very high fidelity type games, and they don't really do a whole lot of optimization, which causes problems. So when it comes to the fun, the game had a really good idea, but the execution was killed by the optimization of the game. At least my personal opinion. If you have a higher end computer, I heard that it ran fine, but you have to take into account that not everyone's going to be running a 3090 or anything along those lines. So I'm going to have to go 3 stars for the fun factor, but the concept behind it was actually pretty awesome. You go around the house, combine items, like you can find board and nails, becomes a wooden barrier. You find a flashlight, you have to try to find a battery, combine them together so you can see what's going on. So, with that being said, the combination mechanic fit the theme perfectly. So I'm going to have to give that 5 stars. The audio was pretty well done as well. The intense music during the beginning lasted for probably about 3 minutes or so. And it did well for creating an atmosphere, but it was kind of overshadowing everything else. The sound effects kind of just muddied everything together. So if the mixing could have been done a little more properly, I feel like the audio would have been 5 stars, gave that like wow factor. For the art, it was cohesive. Things did look fairly nice. There was issues with like the character model clipping into the camera plane a lot when I was playing. Don't know if that is due to the lag, what was going on with it. But other than that, the house looked really nice. The inside was pretty typical. It was kind of barren, but understandable for a game jam. It was a pretty large map. So I think that turned out nicely. However, again, due to like the performance issues that I was having, some areas I was like having a lot of trouble seeing in, especially the darker areas. I kind of just ignored that and looked at everything else. So with that being said, I'll probably give this a 4 star. I feel like that's pretty generous for that. And originality, I'm going to give 4 stars for it because, like I said, the concept was really fun. I wish it would have just played a lot smoother. So as some advice, because I read in the comments on your game as well, or inside of the list down below, that you had other games that were struggling that for people to play. Some optimization tips that you could probably use is learning how to call objects off the scene. Usually most engines do that by itself, but there might be options for you to do that. Try to bake lighting if you can. Especially in a game like this, I feel like you could have done that. There's also using level of detail or LODs, LODs. So when an object is further away, the simpler the object becomes, and it saves system resources. And I'm sure there's other optimizations that I'm forgetting. If you have a lot of items running in like update functions, try to avoid doing that. That don't need to be done. Like if you're recalling the collection of a reference in an update function that's not needed, call it once. That way it's done and over with and it's stored. Things along those lines. So I feel like if you continue this journey, try to find optimizations to make your game run smoother for older systems. That's going to be a huge thing for you. So I feel like overall this is still a pretty generous rating. I had fun playing your game. So don't take anything I said negatively. This is feedback to improve upon what you already have. So that was explanation of Don't Let Them In rating. All right, so let us move on to whatever the next game is in the list. So we got TectriX, looking pretty fun. This is by Mighty Jor at Barely Even Games. Nice. It's going to be a downloadable. Good thing it's for Windows. I need a drink real quick. All right, so it's already done, so it must not be too heavy of a file. We'll cut that. Desktop, Wanna Yam Jam. Paste that there, extract it. Same old, same old. I have a feeling that today there's probably not going to be too many people joining into the stream, which is okay. I mean, it's a Friday night after all. People are going to go out, have fun, spend time with their families, all that good stuff. So I'm not going to worry too much about that. Wanna Yam Jam. Let's do this. All right, so we got music. Already starting off really strong. This game graphically already looks cohesive. Reminds me of a mobile game, that's for sure. The graphics really well done. Interface is nice. I'm gonna see if maybe, yep, gamepad works. There's a nice little sound effect when you move between everything, so that's pretty pleasant. You're going to be working on some animations, but you're trying to figure out how to render. Very nice. Thanks for stopping in, Retro Boy, though. I appreciate it. So, what software are you using? Okay, so start button is how I select that. Okay, that's nice. Go back. Screen shake enabled. We want that on, of course. Not quite sure what all this stuff is for. Okay. Ooh. Oh, you're writing the software for it. Okay, that's pretty awesome. Is it going to be 2D animations, or is it for 3D objects as well? Oh, okay, so I think I get it. Boom. Okay, I got it now. Pretty nice. It's a slider puzzle. .2D animation, maybe with some 3D rendering as well. Kind of makes me wonder if you could look at the source code for Blender and go from there. Get a head start on writing it, unless you've been writing it for a while. Okay. So... oh no, that's wrong. That sucks. So, if I tap this, it does stop. Okay. I wasn't sure. I thought it was going to just keep shooting all the way through if I did that. You don't think it's written in Python? Or at least very much Python? That makes sense. I think a lot of the plugins are written in Python, though. I think Rigify and what was the other one that I used? I can't think of it offhand. I don't know. I just know there's a couple it seems like they use. So we need to I think no, that's how do I do that? That's not I knew it was wrong as soon as I did it. Oh, there we go. Yo, it's Brian. How's it going, man? Hope things are going well for you. Not very good at animating in Blender anyway. It can be pretty frustrating when you're first starting out, that's for sure. So, if I do this, go over, down, up, over, there we go. Doing pretty good. Yeah, doing any competitions lately, Smash or anything like that? Okay. This is an interesting puzzle. That didn't work at all, but it did. Awesome. Not really in the Smash scenes. Kind of did at this time of year. Okay. Are you playing OS, or how you say it? I know you always tell me how to say it. OSU? OSU? And, hey, Vincentius, is that how you say your name? I feel like, normally I just say like Vincent, but I don't know if that's right. Is it Vincius? But yeah, the games are going pretty well so far. I've enjoyed pretty much everything that I've played. Okay. That wasn't right. I did somehow get into a Smash crew. Nice. Are you guys going or planning on doing any competitions or anything? And I said it right the first time. Awesome. At least I'm not a complete bumbling fool for that. So we got that. If I go down, grab that, here, boom, okay. Your tablet doesn't work properly anymore. Oh man, that sucks. Can you play it on a computer at all? So if I go down, that's not gonna work. So I need to keep one up the entire time. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I was gonna say, you were doing a lot of drawing there for a while. It's getting pretty good. So let's see, if I go down and up. Oh, that's just not gonna work. Okay, we'll restart that. We'll grab this. Grab that. That. Over. I was overthinking it too much. At least until the complete version comes out. Alright, yeah, I didn't even know that wasn't a complete game. I thought that was. This is actually really relaxing. The music is nice. Graphics are simple on the eyes. This is definitely like a mobile game, like a complete mobile game already. So if I get all 3 in a row here, that screws it up. Okay, that's what I thought. Hey, hello folks. I actually made a stream. TectriX is a super polished game. Yeah, it's very legitimate so far. So if I do that, grab this. That did not work out in my favor. I made a Tetris piece though. Oh, made it to a stream. Oh, I don't know if I meant to do that, but that's okay. Perfect. A happy little accident, that's for sure. Alright, well, it looks like we got a couple people, so I hope everyone's doing well. I'm glad you guys were able to make it. Hope you enjoy what you see, and maybe we can continue discussing these games a little bit. So far, this has been awesome. The music is relaxing. Gameplay is simple enough that you can kind of just tune out, zone out, and just enjoy what you're doing. So we don't need all the blocks. If I grab that, go here. I think I screwed up. I sure did. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, so I do have to grab all of them. Okay. So, how the heck do I do this? It's almost like you have to do this. Oh man, that's still not gonna work. Oh, it does work. Oh, but then you get stuck. Ah, man. Interesting. Started working out, but body in pain, yeah, that's pretty common. But it's a good thing you're working out, staying strong, staying healthy. Let's do this, maybe? That was a mistake too, wasn't it? Yep. That's a mistake. Everything's a mistake. I'll just hide in the corner here, I guess. Hey, Captain Furball, how's it going, man? I feel like I've done that like 2 times already. It's almost like I have to just get those 2, but I don't. There we go. I don't know why I was ignoring the bottom the entire time. Huh. We're only on level 11 so far, and I was already struggling. So, hopefully we can make this work. If I go over 1... Okay. Yeah, that one wasn't too bad. If I go up, over, left, down. These are getting easier, it feels like. Or maybe I finally just had that like brain blast moment. So I feel like this green one here has to be this very far left. About to head to the gym in about 30 minutes. Well, good luck. Have a good workout. Try not to hurt yourself. Alright, so we'll go down. That didn't do nothing. What if... Yeah, that's not gonna work. Take care, Brian. We'll do that. That is not what I wanted. Grab that one, go up. Can't do nothing there. Okay. So if I go that way, that's wrong, but if I do this, then you get trapped and you can't do anything there. So up is not correct. Is it straight over? Can't do anything there, so that's not correct. So it's got to be down. So I have to do something here. So it must be this. And that's wrong. I was able to connect everything. Hey, Axel. Hey, I'm impressed. You've pretty much been to every stream so far. Hope it's going well, man. So it looks like that might be... That's not it. So down is definitely the way to go, but... Okay. Oh, but something... Man, I totally screwed that up. So close. Alright. Let's go here. If I go down, grab that. Grab this. Grab that. Okay. I feel like I've tried that before and it didn't work. It caused everything to reconnect. I'm not sure. Interesting. Or maybe I'm just imagining things. So if I grab this, go up. Do that. Okay, not bad. Yeah, it's like some of these levels are like no problem whatsoever. The difficulty balancing is kind of wonky, but not bad at all. I mean, still makes you think, gives you the aha moments. Just grab that, I guess. Grab that. Grab that. Okay. We're almost there, guys. 4 more levels. And... Okay, so if I was to grab this one, I become 2. That's not what I need. Nope. So I have to go up. To be I grab that. No, because then that purple one here is screwed up. Okay. Sometimes you just have to take a look at it. Would you just look at it? This is the problem with puzzle games and me. I just kind of get absorbed into it and I kind of just zone out, which is how it should be. Like, pretty much relaxing at that point. Okay, I think that was a mistake. Yep, that was a mistake. Okay. I did it again. What am I doing? Down, Okay. I think this is what I needed. Grab that. Awesome. Cool. We got 2 more levels. Oh, we're moving 2 at the same time? Interesting. I just want to see what happens. So they do both move at the same time. That's kind of what I was hoping for. Ah. Guess grab this one. Grab that. And now I screwed up. Yep. Interesting. If I go straight down, no matter what, that's wrong. If I go left, so if I go down, I cannot make that one. Okay, now that I'm looking at this one and this one have to be here and here. This one obviously stays. So if I go up, I grab that. Hey, Retro Boy. So if I go up, grab that, then I have that. Okay. Nice. See, when I actually use my brain a little bit, it's not too bad. Can I make a base here? Nope, because then I get stuck with that. So I have to go up. And if I go down, grab that. There we go. That wasn't too bad. BM level 20 out of 20. I feel like this one's gonna hurt my brain a little bit. Maybe if I do that. So I need at least one more there, and I don't think that will work. I might have been on the right track. I just got a little overzealous. So grab that. Come back here. Do that. Yep, not too bad. Yeah, I was on the right path last time. I just totally miffed it. Awesome. So we can call it good on this one. We saw everything that it had to offer. It had a lot of options too, so pretty impressive. Let's go give it a rating. So, as the fact that I spent probably about 30 some odd minutes on that without saying a whole lot, I just zoned out, have fun, chilling with you guys, I'm gonna have to give that 5 stars. I mean, that was a really good puzzle game. The balancing in some areas could have probably been tweaked just a little bit, but it's a game jam. Of course, you're always going to have balancing issues. You only have a couple days to work on it, so makes sense. Art, this is pretty much a viable product to put on the market, to be honest. So there might have been a few areas you could have touched up, but honestly, that's like hits that wow factor. Audio, I'm going to give 3 stars. Compared to everything else inside of this entire package, the audio was definitely the weakest portion of it. Yes, the music was relaxing, but it was just the same song on loop. Kind of nice to have a little bit of variety. You did have some very well done sound effects for the movement, for the bleeps and bloops, and also UI elements had sound effects as well. But they were just slightly underwhelming. It didn't have that like juice factor compared to like your art and also just the fun of your game. It just comparatively lacked, is the best way to say that. Theme, obviously knocked it out of the park. You combine boxes to fill out the puzzle. Good there. Originality, again, since this is a very common type puzzle slider games, it's not the most original idea on the market, so I'm going to have to go 3 on that. But usually what happens here, and so you don't feel bad for it, obviously 1 star is like terrible, 3 stars is middle of the road, 5 stars is that major wow factor. So that's why I'm saying originality is 3 stars here. Doesn't mean it's bad. It's actually a really good package overall. But from what I've seen is usually when a game plays it a little safer in the originality, everything else goes up. It's like the fun, the art, audio. It's because you have more time to focus on that when you don't really go with the crazy original idea. You're not exploring a new frontier. Usually a game that's usually more original, everything else kind of falls off because you're struggling figuring out just the mechanic of the game at that point. So it seems to balance out that way. And again, in this case, it's the way it fell. So it's just a trend that I've noticed. Nothing wrong with it. I feel like my game's pretty much in the same boat. So overall, that was a fantastic game. Again, it's a mobile game. It seems like a mobile game that should be on the market already. So I would definitely take that into consideration. That was TectriX by Mighty Jor. Good job, man. All right, so oh, did it not save? Just making sure. Yeah, it's saved. Yeah, sometimes it acts like it doesn't save, and I just have to make sure. All right, so we have Pixel Pat here. Let's try this one. Recycle Boy. In-game browser, very nice. Meant to be played in full screen. WSD to move, spacebar to shoot, bike grappling hook, interesting. A game called Recycle Boy, made for 1AM Game Jam. Still in alpha, will be updating. And next update, okay, we won't worry about that. Inspired by a retro classic with similar name, Paperboy. You must collect all the bins in the neighborhood in the fastest time to get on top of the leaderboard with the most cash. Total cash is calculated by bins divided by seconds times 100. Bump up the music a bit. Full screen this. All right, so we have a pretty good start here. Definitely looks like MS Paint skills. I'm not saying that is a bad thing. It just looks like that's where it was made. Please enter your initials. Ton for tuna. There we go. Okay, so I gotta use... Oh. Uh-oh, it can't go backwards. Okay, got that one. Got that one. I like the animation. Can I grab the trash bags or just the bins? The music's bumping. Not sure if it quite fits this theme. Uh-oh. Looks like I probably didn't do very good. I got 25 bucks. Let's try that again. Let's go with this. F-A-T. Fat. Because I'm a child. Oh, it like went right through it. Uh-oh. Is it just like bugged out or something? Interesting. Maybe I'm too close. There we go. I guess the faster you go, the better off you are. Oh, missed that one for sure. That was a pretty bad one. We'll try it one more time. Oh, come on, Fat. You didn't do very well. We'll just use that name. Kind of grabbed it. Oh, sometimes I have no idea if it's actually grabbing anything. Yeah, we're gonna go for the speed, baby. Woo. I wonder if I can beat my time. I think it was like 42 seconds last time. Yeah. Now that you've finished all of them, it's interesting seeing the perspective. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the whole fun of seeing people actually play through them and people actually talking about it too. Get a pretty good idea of what's going on with it. I also tend to try to avoid looking at comments before I play a game, just because I've noticed a lot of people do that. They see it, then they just get stuck on the same ideas that other people had. So that was Recycle Boy. Recycle Boy. So let's go to the rating on this. For the fun factor on this one, I'm going to have to go with 3 on this. The only reason I'm going to give it a 3 is there didn't really feel like there was any challenge to the game. At least I tried to wreck the bike. I was like trying to make it go off the road and stuff, and it didn't seem like it was doing anything. That could have been a fun little feature added in there. Anything just to add a little more pizzazz to the gameplay, because you're essentially just holding right and then tapping spacebar to time it. If you wanted to go that route, you could have made it a rhythm game, which could have made it a challenging experience as well. So just something to kind of tweak the mechanic to give the player more room to challenge himself, grow from it. I think that could have made this game pop out a little bit more for that department. The art on this, I'm going to say, actually worked out pretty nicely. I knew what everything was. It was a fairly unique style. I mean, it was a pixel art, but it's kind of like a high density pixel art, which it's kind of a cool look. It seemed basic, but in a game jam, that's usually what you're looking for. You just want something to get the point across and let people know. So I feel like you did a good job here. The audio, I'm going to go 3 stars on here. You had good transitions with the music. You had sound effects. The only problem was the music didn't match the game quite to what I was expecting it to sound like. And again, this could just be a personal issue. It's just something that I believe. Maybe all the other people who played it thought otherwise, but from my point of view, I'm gonna have to give it 3 stars, just mainly for the fact that it didn't feel like the sound effects and the music quite fit what you had here. For the theme, you were going around collecting the trash, and we can even look here. Player has to collect a combination of different bins of trash to sell it for cash, which you fit the theme. For the originality, I'm going to have to go 5 stars on here, because this was a pretty unique concept. You're going around being instead of a paper boy, you're a recycle boy. You're collecting garbage and trying to make money off of it. It's almost like a speed running game. A pretty unique concept. And this kind of goes back to what I was saying earlier. Usually when you're going out on a limb, trying to be original, other areas tend to suffer a little bit more. It just really seems to be how it goes. So don't take that personally. Again, this is a really good rating. This is average and above average. So take that with a grain of salt, keep it in that perspective. So I think you did a nice job, Pixel Pat. Sorry, that was Recycle Boy. So we'll save that. Looks like I got a couple windows open, so we'll close those. Yeah, I'll look after so I don't immediately repeat things that other people said, though. Yes, that's usually a pretty good method as well. It makes it a little bit harder when you're streaming this stuff, though, because you don't want to just sit here and read stuff while everyone else is just waiting around for you to actually do anything. So we did TectriX. Let's do Crunch Time. Oh man, this is a pretty big team here. Cusco Topia, Felipe Adia, Masaki, R4A 23, Gabba Gamma, and Nick Ferrari. I probably said those all wrong, but that's okay. Crunch Time. Definitely looks like a Chrono Trigger logo. All right. A dev was asked to make a game for his indecisive boss. He was asked specifically for a game that was a dungeon crawler, had cards, RPG elements, a bit of FPS, maybe a fight system. Funny, but in practice. With that many features to add, will you be able to defeat all the bugs, glitches, and placeholders? Only thing you are sure is it's crunch time, baby. WSD to move, space to dash, J to attack. All right. We got weird controls here. 3D artist, audio designer, programmer, and designer, narrative designer, programmer. Man, they got a whole team. Makes sense. So let's download this bad boy. Oh yeah, I was messing around with Dolly earlier. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that. That's the AI image generator. And someone said something on Twitter like, "Oh, I wish I could make textures easier." And I was just like, maybe that would work. So what I ended up doing was just trying to find a way to generate an image. Dolly Mini, I believe, is what it was called. Found that, and I was like, all right, let's give that a shot. And boom, I typed in like 2D texture, tileable, reptilian scale, just because it's like a generic image you would see for art used in a game. So I was like, try that. And it actually generated some really decent results, and I was really surprised by it. I even tried a grass texture as well. That wasn't as neat, but the tileableness of it worked. So again, super surprised by it. Put that in the 1AM jam. And that was crunch time. 7-zip for the win. Oh yeah, there are specific AI that can generate textures very well. Yeah, I saw there was a couple different options out there. The Dolly one is the one that I've been hearing the most about, so I figured I'd give that a shot. It'll be interesting seeing how that changes the game development field. It'd be really nice just to be like, oh, type in this description, boom, pops out a 3D model or something for you. That would be pretty amazing. This game is made by a single dev who asked too much features between bugs, glitches, placeholders, and limit UI skills. It's crunch time. So the bug is a space invader, dumb and annoying enemy. Glitch is a zombie hand, hard to track and more insistent code. Placeholder, static range and not aesthetic. Okay. Let's play. I'll move my mouse off the screen. Alright, so what's J do? So we got a sword and a machine gun. Does it? Oh, so there's like a cooldown? Oh, so there's seems to be some issues with that. Pretty good overall. Nice little training tutorial area. A mix of like 2D and 3D. Oh, I think I almost fell. Oop. I forgot what buttons did what. Ah! What do I do? What do I do? I'm new. Okay, run away, ducky. Can I step on it? Room. I like to duck down in the corner. I wonder if you get hurt, it changes, kind of like Doom. That would kind of be my guess. Uh-oh. Let's get hurt. Nope, it doesn't change. Okay. Yep, can't do nothing there. Is this just like stuck here? Or do I have to try to break that portal? Room? Okay. Not quite sure. Maybe they didn't get any further than this? Oh, okay. Yeah, you have to keep shooting that. And now it's a deck builder. Iron feathers. Increase your damage by 20%. Suddenly your feathers feel so heavy. It's like you're carrying the weight of the world in you little body. Of course, none of this is happening. They're just fusing to your weapon. And oh boy, that's making you feel so powerful. Not even the idiot geese back home can stop you now. Or quiet like a duck. Heals 10 of your life and gives 10% more speed. Oh no, your quack's vanished. What a tragedy. Who would be so cruel to the point of making you incapable of doing your favorite thing? All you can do now is sneak behind your enemies and make them bleed until they die. Brutal. Let's do the FPS. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, so I guess it was just the same two cards in a row. Unstoppable. We'll do the attack speed. Let's do this thing. Uh-oh. It's not letting me through. Oh, I guess I just wasn't hitting the right area. Oh, gosh. Oh, duh. I'm hitting the wrong button again. I'm so bad at that. Uh-oh. That's not so good. Come on, blow up already. So that must not be it. Alright, so he did. Alright, one down. Both down. Okay, I need life. Heals 10, so I need that for sure. Heals another 10, okay. Whatever, I'll take that one. I am struggling though. I'm definitely going to die. Oh gosh. This is pretty brutal. Oh, close. Oh no, I died. I'm a dead bird. Okay, so I think I definitely saw enough here for that one. So let's go to the rating on this. The fun factor on here. It was intriguing. I could see what they were going for. They were trying to go for like some humor. They were trying to add in a bunch of different elements. Quite wasn't sure if anything was actually happening from like the card builder. I get like, oh, it's a crunch time, stuff isn't working properly, so maybe that's really what was going on. Okay, and that's kind of what I thought. They just wanted to combine a bunch of themes or mechanics to make this game. So I guess with that, they hit the theme. Fun, I'm going to have to go 3 on that one. I could see what it was going for, but I'm not quite sure why it was falling flat with me. Maybe I'm just not in a humorous mood today. But I don't know if that's the case or not. Maybe it was just the way that the game handled felt unbalanced, possibly, I don't want to call it unpolished, but something was missing. There was that like cohesion inside of the game that felt missing. The art on here was really solid. I'm assuming, yeah, you guys did everything yourself, and you can tell everything meshed well together. It all made sense. Generic placeholders going with the whole crunch time theme worked really well. Audio was a little lacking. The music felt really muddy. Sound effects were hit or miss or pretty much non-existent in some areas. And originality, I'm gonna have to go 5 stars on there. It was an original idea. You mixed all these themes together, which is what you would see with a lot of new game devs. It's like, oh, I'm gonna make a tower defense RPG, first person shooter, whatever, love novel. So it was pretty cool seeing you like take all these generic genres and mash them together. So that was pretty unique. I like that. So overall, again, it's a solid average game, slightly above average in some areas. So solid work. That was Crunch Time by Cuscotopia, Felipe Adir, Masaki, R4, A23, Gab Gamma, and Nick Fair. I need a drink real quick. All right, so I actually see a game on here that I've been pretty interested in trying out. So let's try this one. This is The Woryl by Mechabrain. Let's give this a shot. Excuse me. Cool little intro. This actually reminds me of, that intro reminded me of Into the Spider-Verse. Is that what it was? Or whatever the Spider-Man animation movie was, the latest one with Miles Morales. That's what it was. But anyways, off topic. The Woryl is a cute game I made for the One of Yam Jam. Oh hey, looks like my kiddo's home from football. So I'm gonna say hi to him real quick, and I'll be right back. False alarm. It looks like it was just a neighbor pulling in. He should be home pretty soon though, so I'll have to take a break and say hi to him. But let's see. Steve said the world artwork is just beautiful. Yeah, it definitely looks really solid. Kind of reminds me of Kirby. This is a cute game I made for the 1AM Jam, hosted by Manisha W. and Sam Yam. The theme of the game combination made it thinking that two players in the same room can enjoy some competition on feeding their world. It was designed for WebGL. Noticed some bugs. Experienced some. Still want to play. Also included the PC version. Okay. All the art was done in A-Sprite and programming in Game Maker Studio. Done by Mechabrain. Okay, very nice. Follow on their socials. I have some free anime wallpapers on my Ko-Fi shop if you are interested. So you got some free advertisement there, Mechabrain. Enjoy some free anime wallpapers. Let's try this out. Guess you can't go full screen, so we'll just have to play it this way. How to play. Oh, I missed that, so I'm going to reload. Really solid intro, though. And don't let your Woryl reach the bridge. They grow eating fruits. Put the right combination in your pot to make the Woryl smaller, or feed your opponent's Woryl. P1 AD, W's grab. Oh gosh, I don't know what I'm doing. Can I cook it? Oh gosh. Stealing all the food, I guess. Cook. Maybe? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh gosh, what? Oh man. Feed him. Okay, so you have to hold up to collect the fruits. And I need to feed him this here and one of these. And now hey, player one wins. Okay, I got it. So it's a nice little competition game. I'm not sure what the cooking does though. It's very hectic, and I wish the controls went a little slower, or you would have done like you just clicked next and went that way. That would have definitely helped me. I don't speed read. Not anymore. Cooking stunts the worm from growing. Oh, okay. So let's go back to the main menu and then start it up, and I'll try to read the instructions. They grow eating fruits. We don't want them to grow. Or feed your pot to make the world smaller. Oh, okay. And you have to cook the right fruits to make them smaller. So let's say we got these apples here. If I wanted to make them smaller, I would cook it. Okay, so it's like an insecticide essentially. It seems like the fruit only spawns in one area. It might help to make it go like all over. Or, yeah, because you can go on both sides, so you can like steal from your opponent. And player one has priority over player two by the looks of it. So that could end up being kind of unfair overall, so like balance is ruined by that. So, it looks like sometimes the worms just randomly get the right mixture of fruit too, and they just grow. So interesting. I can see the appeal of it. The game looks beautiful. And it's very original. I could see this being a fun little party game, like a little mini game you would see in like Mario Party. So I do believe we pretty much saw everything this game has to offer at this point. It's got credits. Let's take a look at those. Okay, nice scroll. Double gum. And thank you for playing. Nice. All right, so let's get to this. So for the fun side of things, just because loner for life, I have to go 3 stars just because I couldn't play against anyone else. I could try to go against myself. I guess this definitely has to have another person to enjoy. But like I said, I noticed some balancing issues fairly quick. Player 1 took priority over player 2 when picking up fruits. The way the stream of fruits fell, it was very lopsided. You could give a very unfair advantage right away. It needs to kind of come down equally, at least from what I'm seeing. But the main game mechanic itself was really cool. I like the idea behind it. Once I understood the instructions, totally made sense. And I could get down for a game like this if it was completely fleshed out and balanced into a solid state. The art, there's no question, this is a 5-star art style. Everything beautifully crafted, everything matched. All the way from the beginning UI title screen all the way to the end credits. Everything matched and looked beautiful. Very well done. The audio was there. It felt, I don't want to say incomplete, but it didn't have anything like, it didn't have that punchy feeling. It didn't have the polish. It didn't have the like pizzazz, not compared to like the art style. It almost felt like there was not enough feedback for certain actions, which could have been done using the audio. The music was pretty nice overall. It was soothing, which could work for a competition game like this, or you could have made it kind of intense, and that could have worked as well. So either way, you could have went either direction, and I felt like that could have worked. Theme, you were mixing fruits, so you got that. And originality, I'm going to have to give 5 stars for that. You took the idea of combining stuff, based it on one of those like simple dropper games collecting, but then added another element on top of that, which was a nice little twist. And you also added the mechanic of having to cook to shrink your own. It kind of felt like a Mr. Mr. Robotnik's bean machine. I don't know if you guys remember that back in the day. Kind of like a Tetris battle game. And it kind of felt like that. So overall, I felt like that was pretty solid. So save that. Nice work, Mechabrain. Really enjoyed the art. Very nice. You know what? It's been a while since I've done it, so let's hit this and let's see if it actually works on OBS. It popped up. I should change the color of it, but oh well. Fun stuff. What else? Here we go, a rhythm platformer. I like rhythm games. Let's try it out. This is by MG. Press WSD to move your character. You can move freely while in the air. Press A or D while holding W to do a double jump. Okay, so is it going to be like a rage game? So I hope all you guys are having a good Friday, or whatever time zone you're in, if it's an early morning Saturday or a late night on Friday. I hope it's going well. I have to say, for me, it's going pretty good. Enjoying playing more of your guys' games. It's another RAR file, man. It's funny, there always seems to be a battle between 7-zip and RAR. WinRAR. Desktops. What I am. Agent beat. I think sometimes it'd be nice to have some like music to stream with, but when you're playing people's game, you don't want to be rude and have it playing over their game as well. All right, so it looks like we can get that started. Boom. It is a Unity game. Keyboard guy. I love the names people have for their game when they first start. Okay, so I don't hear anything yet. Is there no sound? I don't know what's going on. What? Oh. Okay, I think I'm doing it right, maybe. So you just have to keep holding up and just tapping right to do that. I don't know if that was right though. Okay. This is tough. I don't know if I'm doing this right, but let's try it. It's kind of a cool rhythm. I like the music. Oh gosh. It was definitely off time though. Something is really wrong with the jumping fix that's on here, I think. Okay, I think this is working. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, guys. There's no explanations. Okay, I really like the music. Oh man. Do you have a high refresh monitor? Just curious. Yes, I do. That could be causing the problem. Okay. Oh, that definitely isn't it. I could use spacebar though. What am I doing wrong? Was there more notes or anything? Game is a bit buggy though. Okay. I'm gonna go read the instructions maybe around here. I can combine game genres, rhythm and platformer. Oh man. Okay, so it looks like other people were able to make it further than I did. Maybe I just suck. Yeah, that's pretty possible. Usually people just slap time delta time on stuff and think it's okay, but it doesn't seem to be the case here. Like the white dots line up for the most part, but once it gets to those like mixed blocks, definitely something fails on it. Oh, I died. So the only time you can hit a button is when the white dot goes over the black. I don't know if there's like a goal you have to hit. Bum, 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 bum. Totally thought I had it on that one. I just want to make it through the song. Sounds like a pretty cool song. I could listen to that for quite a while. Yeah, that's a good question. Were you jumping that high when you were playing? Like, because sometimes he automatically falls back down, and then other times he's just like stuck in the air. I like how he's tooting music notes. As soon as you jump is when that music rhythm happens. Not quite sure what's happening. It's like the level disappears once I jump a little too high. The fact that he said that it's a bit buggy, he obviously knew, or they obviously knew, something isn't quite right with their game. I like it though. I like the concept at least. I wish I could play it as intended though. Yeah, if you jump basically high enough to get past the first block. Yeah, so when I try to do that and I touch right, sometimes I just go flying up in the sky. Oh. Okay. So if I just super quick taps. I must have tapped it one too many times on that one. Bump, 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 bump. Okay. I made it that far. Am I going to fall back down or am I just stuck in limbo? Oh, that was it, I think. I beat it. I made it through the song. That's all I cared about. All right. Well, that was Keyboard Guy, or I believe it went by Agent Beat. I don't know. Sometimes games that are buggy are actually more fun than if they came out intended. I actually had fun with that one. It was goofy. I'm giving that one a 4 stars. It was goofy. It was silly. Didn't know what I was doing. Still had fun with it though, trying to figure it out. It was kind of chaotic. The physics were all over the place. The rhythm part of it was really fun. Obviously, it didn't match up exactly to the beat of the song when I was playing. Kind of like what Axel was mentioning. It could just be a refresh rate or frame rate issue. Whatever. I got used to it and I made it through. For the art, it was, I'm going to say pretty basic. It kind of all matched a little bit. It felt a little empty, especially once I got up in the air. It was just nothing there. Again, that just could be because the game was broken when I was playing it. Maybe it's just because of my machine. I don't know, to be honest. But I'm going to have to give 3 stars on that from my own experience. For the audio, that song alone, I'm giving it 4 stars. You didn't have any other real sound effects, so it's got to go with that. All right. Oh, my son's home. I'll talk to you in a second. All right, I am back, guys. So he had a lot of fun at the game. He wasn't playing; he was just watching. He went with some of his friends, so glad to hear that he had fun. All right. Okay. So we had talked about the audio, the song. The song alone gave it 4 stars. For the theme, you combine genres, and from what I can tell, the intention of it was there, and it seemed to work. So I'm going to give it 5 stars. And originality, I'm going to go 4 stars on this. It was pretty clever combining genres of gameplays. Starting to see the repetition of that throughout the jam doesn't mean that it's not an original idea. It's above average still. So think of it that way. Still doing something cool and unique. And you did it differently than the other ones, but the whole concept is starting to lose that originality factor, which is a shame just because, like, if it was one of the earlier games that I played, I probably would have rated it higher. But since it's one of the later ones, it kind of gets penalized for that. So sorry for that. So I'm going to give Agent Beats this rating. It's still overall solid. Every game that I've played so far, even if it's broken and buggy, I still have fun with them. All right, let's move on to anyone in the chat that wants their game played. We got a couple people in here. I don't know if any people are new to the stream or not. I know Steve, you look. I haven't seen you in the stream before. I don't know if you have a game that you entered, or if I already played when you played your game. I don't know if I did or not. Let's check. Have rated. Just looking through here. Maybe your communion games, maybe? Huh. You know what? I could. Oh, yeah, I saw the saw you posting that. It's because it's like 3 a.m. Well, I hope even with it being so late, hope you can make it through this. We'll play this right now. This is by Steve Pixelface, and I was pretty excited seeing this in the Discord. So let's try it out. I'm gonna get rid of that. About you play as the last minion to the god Pooka, named Doug. Doug on his way to resurrect Pooka with harvested souls, tripped and scattered all the souls. With the resurrection time close, Doug must quickly combine all the souls to resurrect Pooka while avoiding traps and creatures. Combining souls, 2 yellow souls equal 1 green soul. 2 green souls equal 1 purple soul, and 2 purple souls equal multicolored soul. Space interacts, combines, and drops, and then move with the arrows. No real consequence, and you can use it to spawn back to quickly to the beginning. You need to combine multicolored soul in order to win. Okay. So you have to get 2 yellow to get 1 green. Then you have to get 2 greens to get 1 purple. And then 2 purples to get that. So you need at least 8 yellows. Okay. All right, so let's get this full screen. Had a long week at work and napped, so now you're wide awake. Naps are dangerous. I've fallen into that trap quite a few times myself. This was one of my favorites. Good to know. Already pretty clean start. Liking it. Oh. Okay, there we go. This is Doug. Doug is the last minion to the demon lord Pooka. Doug is on his way to awaken Pooka from a long slumber with harvested souls. Nice little story right off the bat. Oh, fudge! Doug tripped. Typical Doug. Doug needs to hurry and combine all the scattered souls or Pooka will remain in slumber. Come on, Doug. Get your crap together. Avoid the dungeon's traps and creatures. Combine souls of the same size and color. Once all of the souls are combined, place the combined soul on Pooka's altar. Interact, combine, drop, and movement are the arrows. Okay, so we don't have any quick dodging or anything. So running against the wall and moving down causes you to slow down. Must be like a friction thing. Oh, I walked straight into that one. Okay. Boom, got it. Kind of reminds me of Operation. Gotta be quick. Okay, got it. And I have to grab it with spacebar. Okay, the music's pretty tasty. I like it. Ah, I died. So I'll drop that one there, I guess. Okay, we got that. Oh. Almost walked right into it. What am I doing? I'm a fool. Oh. Almost played myself on that one. Jeez. Okay, let's go down here. Oh yeah, look at that. Now if I die... Come on. I couldn't kill myself. Alright, so if I drop that here... I kind of just want to collect everything. Ah, I'm a fool. I missed it. I missed my chance. Come on, boy. Come on, Doug. We got this. Okay, makes sense. Nice little puzzle there. I'm really digging the art style. Very simplistic, minimalistic, but everything works very nicely. Okay, so I got those two. I could probably die. Head back up. Okay, I got a purple. Oh, no. Okay. I mean, it's pretty clever so far. I mean, simple gameplay. It's just like a dungeon crawler. precision dungeon crawler, I guess would be a good term for it. Avoid the traps, insta-death. Okay, got it. I'll die, go back up here. Combine those. Man, you're doing really well. Ah, thanks. Kind of surprised, to be honest. So if I go up once, I should be able to make it, right? Nope, that didn't work. I'm jinxed now. Now I won't be able to make it past this part. I could probably go down this way. Ah, what am I doing? Hey, that's a pretty good question. Did you make it so it got balanced out by allowing it to spawn with you? Because that's a pretty clever hack to get around any like difficulty curve. Oh, okay, made that. Okay, I think I got it. Whew. Okay. I'll just spawn back at the beginning. Make that easy peasy lemon squeezy, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm glad you changed that, because that would have been very brutal to have to try to make it back out of there. Oh, I was so close, man. So close. I love Doug's little sideway, like, quack smirk. Okay, got it. And then die. Smack that together, smack that together. And then now... Yes! We resurrected Pooka. Pooka now awakened thanks to Doug. Game by Steven Pixelface. Music by Andre Baroni. Created for One Again Game Jam 2022. Thanks for playing. Aw, Doug's in love. How cute. Okay, yeah. Awesome. Okay, now the real challenge begins. The rating. Alright, so for me, this game gets 4 stars on the fun. The reasoning for the 4 stars is, for one, right off the bat, the controls were super tight. The mechanics used in the game were simplistic to the point where I knew what was going on. I knew how to avoid traps fairly quickly. Nothing was super frustrating. The only downside was the mechanic of, how should I say it? The mechanic of respawning from the beginning just to go back through the puzzles and everything. That's really good game design for Game Jam. Worked out really well for this, which I appreciated that fact of it. The only downside was the areas didn't really look separated from each other. I think maybe a like slight palette change or something like that, just to kind of give me the feel that I was going to somewhere different, could have helped out. Again, this was a simplistic game design choice. I don't want to say it ruined any fun for me. What else? I try to note things down when I'm playing as well. So what else do I have? So I don't really have much else here for that. So 4 stars overall. I think the biggest benefits of this game itself was tight controls, simple gameplay, puzzle, or I don't want to call it puzzle design, I guess trap design was really well thought out. It might have been a little too easy for me to get it to like the 5 stars, but at the same time, if you would have made it too difficult, then frustration pops in. So there's a really fine balance to these type of games, and I think you kind of nailed it, which is why I'm hovering between like a 4 or 5. It's really hard to decide which one I want to go with. I'm going to stick with 4 for now, and maybe I'll change it by the end. Art, I'm going to go 5 stars on here. And I know I talked about the areas not being like separated out, but at the same time, it was very cohesive. I knew what everything was. I knew what the spikes were. I knew what was dangerous. Everything outlined in red gives you that immediate danger. Perfect. Grayed out means neutral. You can go across it, no problem. Perfect. You delivered a lot of your game design choices in a method of like very instinctual for the player to understand, which is awesome. So definitely 5 stars on the art. Audio, I'm going to give it 3 stars for that. I want to say the music was awesome, and you did have some juicy sound effects. The music got a little repetitive by the time I got done playing, and that kind of drags it down. And the main reason I want to give that is just because in comparison to like what you have for art versus like fun, this just didn't meet the caliber to that, so it felt a little out of place compared to the other stuff. Theme, you nailed it. You had to combine souls to beat the game. Really cool. And an original idea. This was really cool. You did a dungeon crawler slash precision I don't want to call it platformer, precision dungeon crawler. Really cool concept. Haven't really seen that much before, so really unique, really cool. And I think the more that I talked through this, I'm gonna have to give fun probably a 5 stars. This was pretty solid package overall. Like I said, the only thing that kind of felt weak in comparison was audio. So I think that's what my final rating has to be for this game. Yeah. Yep, I'm going to stick with it. Stick with my gut. I'm going to stay with that. So Pooka Needs a Soul, definitely a game that you guys should try out. Hey, Retro Boy. Popping in and out, man. Hopefully things are going well. And thanks for sharing your game, Steve. I had a lot of fun playing it. I was trying to put in the words what I wanted to say for it, just because it was a very unique game. I haven't played many styles of this before. And even though it was simple for me, I feel like this is probably the right balance for most people. Yeah, that's kind of what I was trying to figure out what to say for it. It's definitely one of those games where balancing would always be an issue because everyone's going to have a different skill level. Even if you had a difficulty curve, like, oh, if you died and the soul got stuck in that area, that would have made the game exponentially harder, and no one would have, or obviously people would have got through it, but half the people playing would have got stuck and gave up and got frustrated. So for what you did, I feel like you did the right decision, and that's kind of why I had to go back and change fun to a 5 star. Because I understand why you had to do what you did. So that was pretty cool. I like those games that surprise me. I wasn't really expecting that, even with following your progress on Discord. So pretty cool overall, man. Let's see. You guys got any games to recommend for me? Anything piqued your interest? I can go to my list of games that I've already played. Well, So 22 games rated so far. Project Chimera. They changed their page. Looks like an entirely different game. Or am I looking at the wrong thing? Oh, yeah. I was gonna say, I thought I rated that one. Guess I didn't. Okay, so this is what I've done so far. If you guys have any recommendations, feel free. Alex said Alien Talk. Oh, cool. Right here. I don't know why, but I thought this purple thing, it reminded me of the, what was it? Imagine Dragons, the cartoon. What was that? I don't want to say Puff the Magic Dragon because that's not right. It was I want to say it was on PBS, and it was the multicolored dinosaur flying dragon things. It's kind of what it reminded me of. Alien New York. So definitely have an artist on the team looking legit already for that. I'm liking it. Left click does everything. Yeah, that's all I need to do. You need to know. You got rice noodles and free sound. Cool. Oh, they even used Ableton, so they know how to make music. I'm just clicking around, see maybe if there's like an Easter egg or something. Poke, 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 poke. All right, so art already is super polished. Play. Your job is to help aliens by telling them what they want. You might not know exactly what that is, but the dice will. Try to recognize the sounds as they speak and lock as many dice possible with the same language they're using. Don't worry about the order or type of syllables. That's the dice's job. If you didn't catch their language at first, you can ask them to speak again. But beware, their patience is limited. Okay, so I guess that. Huh, okay. Boo goo goo ga. Okay, I think that might have been right. Oh no. Oh, I made her mad. Oh, she was kind of happy. Oh man, this is so hard for me. Oh. Let's just guess, I guess. I don't know. Hey, he was happy. Whatever. Oh man, that was a complete failure. The design challenges of making a puzzle game, I thought this one was pretty easy. The idea behind it's easy, but I also am like really bad when it comes to hearing in general. Or deciphering audio, I guess. Oh, I made him mad. See, there's like a background voice, and then there's like a female voice over top of it, so it kind of like muddies it. Oh, you only want one color of dice. So let's just try green. Oh, I made him mad. Okay, so that means they need to be green. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so we need those. So that makes sense. They're just trying to distract you. Oh, does the color also match the alien? Yep. Okay, that's making more sense now. Yeah, close enough. Hey, we made it one day. It's kind of like Papers, Please, but for aliens. So I totally scrolled that up. So it doesn't match the alien. Alright, so I need these. Boom. I think that's what I need. Oh man, I was completely wrong on that one. Oh, I had one of them that I needed. Okay, there we go. What? Maybe it's these. Oh man. That's so bad. Hey, wait, he's dangerous. Gotta get rid of him. Oh man, that was way off. Okay, I know that's right. The art is beautiful, a lot of pretty games in the jam. Definitely agree, for sure. I keep hearing "ga" a lot, so I think that's throwing me off. Good job, you made everyone mad. All right, well, I think that's really all I need to know for this game. So, for the fun on this, once I understood what I was doing, it's a pretty solid experience overall. The art had a pretty big wow factor. Really, really well put together, and then a lot of assets created for this. Really impressive for this type of like jam period length. Definitely have to give that 5 stars. The audio on it was solid in the music choice, and the sound design department for like the alien effects and everything was really strong. I can't give it 5 stars though, and the reason being is there was a lot of like muddiness to it. I can blame it on my old man ears, but one downside to mashing audio together like that when you have multiple voices and layers over top of each other is there's a lot of tones that get muddied out, and it's harder to distinguish stuff. And of course, again, that could be old man ear syndrome. Could be losing certain frequencies, and that makes these type of games harder for me. So when it comes to like audio cues, that makes it a little harder. One positive I have to say is kind of like what Axel pointed out is once you heard one part of the phrase and you knew the color, then you could go and base it off of that. It really helped out the game play for that portion of it. Theme, you combine sounds, makes sense, you got it. And this was actually a really incredible unique idea for a game. Combined vowel sounds or alien sounds and try to talk to aliens even though you're not really sure what you're saying. Really cool concept. I liked it. It kind of had that feel of like Papers, Please, but at the same time you have luck of a roll dice. So pretty cool. This is one of your favorites for the art style, with Steve's being in the top as well. Just depends on the style or what you prefer. You understand pixel art more than hand drawn? Oh yeah, yeah. That definitely makes sense. Again, that just comes down to personal preference. So yeah, I actually enjoyed this one quite a bit, and I think you can tell that by just how high of a score that was. There hasn't been many games yet to hit like the two-star range. There might be some out there, but so far I've been able to see the bright side for most of these games. So let's continue that trend. Oh yeah, Blue Pen. I forgot he posted a game, so I kind of wanted to try his. Let's give this a shot. Blend Defend by Blue Pen Studio. Play as the towers or as the units. There is a font issue. The build we uploaded didn't contain a font file. Uh-oh. Entirely controlled by mouse. Itch's full screen mode is recommended. All instructions are found within the game. Good luck. There are 3 levels for each faction. By Victor, by Ire, and Anyo. All right, so do I have to download this? I guess so. $20. That would have sucked if you had to buy a $20 font to play someone's Game Jam game. Let's see. We'll download this, and I wonder if we have to download. Should have to download the game then, right? I don't know if just having it on the computer would work, or if I actually have to install it for the user to use. I guess we'll find out though. Go back here. All right, so we'll actually try to play the game without installing it, but we have it downloaded just in case. Okay, got the Queen of Hearts. Okay, cool.
Welcome to Blend Defend, the battle between chess and cards.
Alrighty.
The first example of playing cards appeared in Europe, circa 1370.
And the first example of chess was even older, approximately 10th century.
Right, which means chess is ancient and boring.
Just because we're not associated with gambling and casinos doesn't mean there isn't room for exciting gameplay.
Let's see what the player thinks. Pick a side, chess or cards.
I actually enjoy playing chess.
Splendid.
So I'll do that.
Wise decision. Let us go over some basic rules. Your goal is to prevent the cards from reaching the end of the path. You can combine towers of the same color to upgrade them, and you can combine towers of the opposite color to lock their state, increasing their power.
Okay.
Good luck. I know you'll do well.
Oh god. That was way louder than I thought. I'm not quite sure where things are coming out of, so I'll just stick that there. Alright. So it looks like we're on wave 1. The music's pretty bumping, that's for sure. Oh yeah, let's do this. Oh no, I didn't realize it changed the direction it shot. Always got to go for the corners there. Boom. Okay. Nice. So the rook does a lot of damage. Yeah, very epic music for sure. Okay, we got the bishop going. I think that's what that's supposed to be. Going diagonal, it makes sense. Hey, we're on wave 4 already. We're not letting up, man. Oh man, they're done though. Nothing's getting through this bullet hail. Oh, is that the queen? I'm kind of excited to see what the king looks like. Oh, I can't. That is the king then. Okay. So the king is just super powerful then. Oh, okay, so it's just new levels then. Nice. So we'll do that. And we'll just play it safe, I guess. We'll do that. I mean, the art style is pretty simple. It has a little bit of like continuity issue, just like pixel sizing by the looks of it. Seems a little off, but that's okay. Oh no, I screwed up. Get him down here. Come on. Ah, no. I'm gonna lose. Yep, that's the end of me. Level 2. Too much for me. Hey Yeeman, how's it going, man? Can I just go to level 2? You have to build up to
Welcome
it. So
to Blend Defense.
The first
let's see if we can skip through that.
The first example of
We'll give it one more go.
just because we're not associated.
Let's see what the player.
Oh, you get cards
Let me
of
teach
different
you to
gameplay.
combine the
Okay.
cards in order to form stronger and stronger adversaries for the dreaded chess team. You can combine cards with the same color to upgrade them, or cards with opposite colors to lock their state. Good luck.
Okay. Interesting. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so I can just keep bumping up the card health, huh? Interesting. So you're the or you're the enemies this time around. Really cool. Oh, look at that. He's a joker. You just got to be on top of it, just trying to make sure that they just keep busting through, you know? Alright, we'll make him a crazy man. Bump up that health. Come on, let me heal him. There we go. We got this. Can we knock him out? Oh no. I don't know if I'm going to get enough through. Come on, let me heal him. Okay, cool. I think we made it. Alright, cool. Got his health up. I think he'll make it. Yeah, we did it. Woo! That's cool. I like that. The enemy definitely gets an unfair advantage with the towers that they get out there. Jeez Louise, though. Looks like we'll just have to go for it. Boom. Make you strong. Boost you up. Power you up. Oh man, that's rough. Come on, let me put it on somebody. Ah. I think that was a waste of the card. Alright, put that there. Can I put it on this one again? Nope. Definitely gotta boost these guys. It's like there's not much I can do to get him through. It's just pretty luck based. Alright, we got a queen now. Nice. Cool. I really like how like you have the queens and the kings and whatnot kicking each other's butt. Pretty cool. Oh, I think I lost. I guess not. Okay. Come on, upgrade. You fool. Alright. Don't die. Don't die. No. Alright, we got a queen. That might get us through. I hope. Come on, don't die. Ah, a king. Royalty. You have to like time it just right to make sure they can get through the volley. Interesting gameplay choice. Oh, I lost. Alright, well, I definitely understand it, and I think I definitely got enough of it to be able to rate it. So, with that being said, fun-wise, I'm going to have to give it, let's see, kind of bouncing between 3 and 4 here. And the main reason I'm saying that is the first level was very well paced. It really leaned you in, kind of taught you the ropes. Second level just seemed to be like impossibly hard. I don't want to say impossible because I'm sure people made it through. I'm not quite sure. Maybe I wasn't fully understanding the upgrade path of some of these enemies or understanding like when to do it. So maybe if there was a more inclusive tutorial or even just like notes on what made sense to do like an upgrade path, kind of like a meta, figure out the best route to take to be able to make it through. Obviously, some people enjoy finding that stuff out, and normally I would, but in a game jam situation, especially like this situation, don't always have the greatest amount of time to do that. And especially when you get reverted back to the last or the first level every time. If you could restart from where you were, that would really help because then you'd be able to test things quicker and be able to build from your success at that point. So I guess with that being said, I'm going to go more towards the 3-star side of things just because the gameplay itself could have been handled a little more appropriately, leaning into the player's favor, I guess. For the art, I am going to go. I'm going to go 4 stars on this. Like I said, there was a little bit of an inconsistency issue between sprite sizes. At least that's what it looked like. So that's kind of what was holding it back from the 5 stars, I think, was it didn't really have that wow pop out effect to it. It's like middle of the road, played it safe, you knew what was going on, but there just wasn't enough variety to it to kind of bring a feeling all together. Audio, I'm going to go 4 stars on that, especially because you did like the voice acting at the beginning. That was pretty cool. I liked that. The music was a good choice for the game. It was a little repetitive, and you had sound effects that worked out for the enemy attacks in the game, and it was pretty nice. Okay, for the theme, obviously you got it. And originality, I'm going to go 5 stars for that. The reason being is I haven't seen a tower defense game yet, which is weird because usually that's all like a quarter of the games you see in most game jam projects. But yeah, this is the only one I've seen so far, and it was done fairly well. Like I said, just like a better tutorial or ease up on the difficulty curve just a little bit, help the player out, and it could have been higher rated, I believe, in the fun factor. So overall, that was a good game, a good tower defense game. Had an interesting take. I've never played a game where you were the enemy going the path. Always played the towers, so inverse tower defense, pretty cool. So that's saved. Hold on 1 second. Hopefully you guys are doing well. It is 10:30 here. I think I might play a couple more games and call it quits for the night, but if you guys have any more suggestions for games, I would definitely appreciate it. If not, we'll just choose random ones and go from there. I see Sammy M's game here. I haven't tried that one yet, so I think you probably have to download it. Oh, that's a pretty large file. So yeah, we'll get this started and then we'll go from there. I gotta say, it's been pretty helpful with you being in the chat there, Axel. You've definitely been giving me some good tips and tricks on some of these games. Jigsword. Okay, yeah, I haven't played that one yet. I'll be definitely have to take a look into that one. We'll try this out and then we'll go from there. All right, we're getting a couple recommendations. So we'll do Sammy M's game, then we'll do Jigsword, and then we'll do Throw Down the Gauntlet. I haven't done that one yet either. So it looks like we got a pretty good lineup. Desktop, what a yam. Oops. See how long this takes to extract. It shouldn't be too long. To be fair, you had more time to try each game, not tied for time when you're streaming. Yeah, that does make things a little different. You have to kind of keep the pace up. If not, things can get boring or repetitive, especially when you're doing like a puzzle game and you get stuck. And that can be frustrating for people to watch sometimes or listen to. I mean, it might be interesting for you guys to listen to me rage. You're like, oh my God, I can't figure this out. But I guess oh God, we're starting. Okay, arrow keys move. Mouse looks around. We got some dubstep, it sounds like. Can I drift or anything? Okay, so break is spacebar. Oh gosh. I mean, for being a fully 3D game, it's rendering pretty smooth and got a lot of AI characters and stuff, so yeah, not bad. Is there any ramps or anything? Can I honk? That'd be pretty cool. Honk. I just like had a major slowdown on the hill. Oh no, they caught up to me. Okay, here we go. And we did it. And I think that was it. Finished, your time was. I read that weird. Finished, your time was 1:09. That Unreal. Yeah, Unreal games. I mean, I don't know why. It's just like a curse with them. when you have people do game jams with them, they just always struggle to play on most people's machines. I mean, I think this is like the 12th or 13th jam I've been in, and I try to play most of the games, if not all, when I do jams, and every time it's Unreal. It's always a struggle bus, man. So I'm not even going to rate it because that's Sam Yam and they're going to pull the games. But yeah, that was interesting. Cool little driving game. No, I mean, when I was trying the Don't Let Them In game, that was Unreal. That one was struggling for sure. But this one, yeah, this ran really well. Unity normally doesn't have too many issues. I've done a couple 3D games on my machine, and I can run 120 frames a second. So it's just issues with Unreal, I guess. Okay, so we had a couple games. It might have been, yeah, because it was running perfectly fine here. There was no stuttering or anything. So we had Throw Down the Gauntlet, and then we also had Jigsword. So I just had to make sure I was looking up the right one for that. Jigsword. Okay. Combine jigsaw pieces to buff your attacks, blocks, and gold. Pretty cool. Turn-based deck builder in which you can combine jigsaw pieces to increase your attacks during combat. Red is attack, blue's block, yellow is more gold, light green must be plus, dark green multiply. Okay. This will be interesting. So there's no full screen for this game. Battle the enemy right by combining jigsaw pieces on the board, then pressing play when ready. So I'm guessing this is how many pieces I get. Okay, so you have to combine them in the right order too. I'm gonna put this here, I guess. I guess I can't do that. So I guess I could do this and this. And I want more health. Do that. Let's get that gold, baby. Trying to fill out this grid is kind of difficult. I guess something like that could work. Do that. I guess I probably want more gold. Kind of running out of options here. Guess I can do this. I wonder if this will work. Oh, come on. Of course. Oh, there we go. What? That's a... Oh, wait, never mind. I thought it was a perfect fit. It wasn't. I was being foolish. So I guess this one has to go here. So this one can go... Nope, that can't go there. Do I just reshuffle or do I just go for it? Oh, we'll go. Uh-oh. I got lots of gold. I'll put this in the middle, I guess. Good start. Bad start. We'll do that. We'll put gold up here. Multiply that by 4 then. And hit block. I kind of want health really bad. I guess this could work, maybe. Got that. Good. I'm gonna put this over here. Oh. Okay. We're gonna have a lot of gold, that's for sure. Oh, now we got a lot of health too. Awesome. I think we're looking good this time around. Okay. We got so much gold. And I guess smack that there. And we don't have... I'm not gonna waste money for that. We'll just go. Ah, he was nothing. He's a chump. But we're only on level 1, so that's probably why. Take care, Steve. And yeah, it was a fun game. I appreciate you sharing it. Have a good one and get some good sleep, man. So we're gonna plop this here. And then just keep building off of that. And I want gold here. More health. We'll pop that there. Okay, things are working out pretty okay for this. Do I put it on health and gold? Or here? See, that's interesting because when you increase a multiply, it doesn't do anything. So that was a waste. Okay. Guess I can put this over here. This music is gonna put me to sleep, that's for sure. I'll just play. We'll see what we can do. I wonder if we can just do like a heavy attack. Just multiply the crap out of an attack. Well, that was kind of dumb of me. Whatever. sad anymore. That doesn't work. Oh, come on. Well, that really locked me into yeah, we'll just play. Yeah, there we go. Take them out. Oh, so we can pick a bonus, I guess. Let's do ×2. Okay. Not quite sure what that did for me. Some of these shapes are very, very interesting. I'm gonna run out of pieces here shortly. Well, poop. We're about to get, yeah, we're gonna get wrecked on that one. We really have to make up the difference here on this one, so we need a block for sure. And I can't use that one yet. I don't know if I want that. Let's put gold here. If we put, okay, put blue here. Now we're talking. Starting to get pieces that will help. Boom. Okay. That's sad. Very sad. Okay, we got that. Do I want that or no? If I put that there, or do I put that? I guess I put that there. Alright, I'm starting to lose options here. Guess I'll reshuffle, hopefully. Oh, of course, they didn't give me nothing on that. Yeah, we'll go for it, whatever. That's not good. I'll heal up though. The power of money is on my side. Uh-oh. Just ran into a bug. Screen just went black. That's okay though. We can read the game with what we've seen. It's pretty straightforward. So for the fun factor, this was a pretty decent twist on a turn-based attack system. Definitely unique. So I'm going to give the originality at least 5 stars on there. Theme, you obviously had it. For the fun, planning it out was fun. There was a little frustration with the RNG on it. For the most part, it didn't really matter though, because you balanced it out by using the gold system and being able to like buy health and everything. So I think I'm going to have to give that 4 stars for the fun. For the art, pretty simple and cohesive experience. It's going to be a 4 for that. And the audio was kind of on the lacking side compared to everything else. I mean, the music was decent and you had sound effects, but there just wasn't a whole lot there to like catch my ear or make me go, wow, that sounds amazing, you know? So that's a pretty good rating. I would say this is a solid experience overall. I enjoyed that one. And then lastly, we're going to go from here to throw down the gauntlet. Is that what that was? Oh yeah, that was like another turn-based game. Let's try this one out. I think after this one, I will call it quits for the night, and then we'll pick up tomorrow. We've been streaming for a little while now, so definitely need a break. But let's finish Throw Down the Gauntlet. View the game page. In browser, nice. The gauntlet has been thrown down. Battle against the worthiest knights in the land in head-to-head battles. Build up your combo meter, collect loot, and cut down your opponents. Instructions can be found in-game by pressing the question button in the top middle of the combat screen. Created in 1 week for the Wanna Yam Game Jam 2022. I think Manisha should be playing your game tomorrow, FYI. Got you in the queue. Oh, cool. Thanks, man. If not, no big deal. I mean, it's only like a 5 or 10 minute experience anyways. So it's kind of one of those like throwaway projects. So this seems pretty straightforward. I think we can probably figure this out. Okay, already we got some really solid pixel art. We got some nice music. Violins playing. Kind of like epic and heroic at the same time. Not overbearing though, which is nice. Someone knows how to cut down those high frequencies. I appreciate that. We'll go full screen. Even more epic when it's that big. Battle instructions, here we go. The left side of a card shows where your knight will be positioned. The right side shows what positions will be affected by the attack. Landing an attack builds up your combo meter. Every point of combo adds additional damage to your attacks. Blocking an attack in the correct position will reset your opponent's combo meter to 0. You can guard break to damage through an opponent's guard. Guard break does nothing if it doesn't connect with a shield. Okay, so you're just kind of rock, paper, scissoring it for now. So let's do this. Why not? Okay, so I'm like queuing up my attacks, and then I'll do that. Oh, you know what? I didn't realize that he already had his combos figured out. So, if I guard break... Oh no, he's trying to guard break. So... he's trying to just guard break if I'm blocking. So maybe if I attack, that gives me advantage there. And maybe if I advantage him again, I don't have a way to block him though. So I will move my guy up. Okay, yeah. It worked. Nice. So it took a second for me to realize what was going on, but I think it's pretty intuitive. So he's going to attack me. So I'm just going to guard. And he's going to attack me again. But if I move my guy up and attack, it will hurt him. And then he's going to try to break my guard. So if I don't guard, I'll be okay. So if I attack again, that should be just fine. Booyah. I dig this. This is a pretty fun combat system. The only downside is once you figure it out, it's repetitive after that point. But the initial, like, aha, I got it, pretty cool. And there's the RNG, which kind of adds to it. So he's going to try to block me. So I'll just block as well. Then he's going to try to attack my feet, but I'm going to jump. Haha! Then he's going to try to swing up. But if I attack his feet and duck down, I will kick his butt. I like how the animations match what you're doing too. You can see him jumping or you can see him ducking down. Really clever. Lucky dice, re-roll all your cards. Oh, that's cool. So you can definitely use that to your advantage too. So what I'm going to do is attack him because he's going to try to guard break me. He's going to try to guard break me again. So I'll stay here. And then I'll attack low, and that should do okay. We're going against Lord Emmerich. Should we give him a backstory? Haha, my father let me be born into royalty, and now I must defend his honor, because you called him a wet pig. So let's go, let's kill this wet pig son, huh? So we will... We'll guard atop. We'll attack down low and attack high, and we should be good. Blocked. You're no match for my skills, Emmerich. Because you're a silly pig. And we're going to guard break down low, and then I guess we just guard down low. We should be good. We've gotten pretty good with or pretty lucky with the RNG. Oh, now we got Janas. Shadow screen hides the middle action. Military prowess. Can draw upgraded attacks. So now they're getting special upgrades. Interesting. So things might become silly. Alright, so that means we need to definitely take care of him pretty quick. We'll guard down low. And we'll attack down low. And I'm gonna re-roll. I guess we'll attack high. Oh no, I screwed up. I missed. That was a bad re-roll. Or bad use of my re-roll, I should say. You almost have to play defensively with the shadow card. But I'm going to go willy-nilly on this, man. And I'll block. Not doing too hot on this one, guys. So we'll take a brew. Sip of the brew. We can guard break, thank goodness. So let's kick his butt there. Oh man. So on this last one he guard breaks, so I need to save the guard break for that. So let's do a high attack and a low guard break, and let's see if we can get some advantage. Okay, cool. Hey, no damage is good damage. And we got a high combo. Okay, so I can utilize... I'm going to do guard. We'll attack low and then we'll guard high. That didn't work out in my favor. Whew. Okay. Woo, buddy. We're gonna go for the damage. We have to do the damage for sure. We're gonna go for the high attack. I don't know why, but it's what was calling me. Okay, cool. We did it. Oof. We need to use a potion. Hello, author of Togetherence here. Nice. Okay, so you made a game. So I'll check that out after this one. I'll push through and play one more game. I always want to. It's always better when the dev is present for the game. So I want to make sure I can do that for you. Let's get our butts kicked, because that's definitely what's going to happen. So we're going to guard break on this first one. Oh man, he's got so many abilities right now. And he's going to try to guard break. So we'll go attack and then that. Okay, that didn't really hurt anything. What? You used ink, and it has integration with pretty much any system. I don't think I've ever heard of that. I don't really use plugins or anything. I usually program everything myself just because I hate myself apparently. So I don't want to do anything there. Does he have something that like changes what he's doing? So the only thing that I have really good right now. I guess I'll do a reroll. Okay, perfect. Guard break on this first one. We'll attack high on the second one. And we'll attack low and hide low on the last one. Of course. Blocked. He actually looked into the integration with Unity a while ago. I think it was used to make Banner Saga, which I've never played but heard was good. I don't think I've ever heard of that game either. Man, I'm just out of the loop, eh? So we'll do this, then we'll block, then he'll attack as a feat, hopefully. Why is he able to block everything now? I'm not quite sure what's going on here. I'm going to attack low. Oh man. I guess guard mid, attack low again. I should have went low, I guess. Okay, so I guess I'll guard break low. I'll attack high and guard break low. Why not? Let's go for it. Oof. Taking damage, but holding still. So I can attack. Attack low. I'll attack low, and guard mid, and that should be okay. There we go. Ooh. Orius plunged his sword into his final opponent's chest. The onlookers gasped in terror as their beloved champion was brutally cut down in what was supposed to be a friendly melee. Let anyone who would stand before me fall. Oh man, too quick. Very nice. Cool little story. Sounds like we were just a psycho killing people. It was supposed to be a friendly duel, but we murdered everyone. Yeah, so I'm going to say 4 stars for the fun on this. It was a good little strategy game. Again, like I said, once you figured out the mechanics, it was kind of repetitive at that point, but you kept it fresh by adding in some new mechanics like hiding what the opponent was going to do. That was cool. Nice little twist. I guess those would be called modifiers, would be a nice way of saying it. Those modifiers kept the gameplay more on the interesting side. It just fell a little short for me for the 5 stars on that, though. Art definitely killed it there. And for the audio, very clean, very crisp, and good selections. Again, just I guess there wasn't like that juiciness to it, like when the swords clanked and stuff. It didn't have that punch, that extra bass in there to make you feel it, So that's why I'm giving it a 4. It didn't have that punch factor, that wow factor. For the theme, you got it. 5 stars, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And then for the originality, I'm going to go 4 stars here. Turn-based strategy with like selecting your path has kind of been around for a while. So that it's not the most original concept, but the way you used it added originality to it, and especially with like the modifiers really helped bring this up. Without that, it would have been a 3 on like my opinion, but with the modifiers, definitely bumps it up to a 4. So I'm going to save that here. That was, again, another really solid game. And then we have a message here. I used to make other game jams before where you met a genie who is Mike Tyson. Nice. And he said that was Togetherence, I believe. Beard or Die. An interactive story by Beard or Die. Okay, cool. Made in 6 hours? Dude, I feel that. I only had 10 hours to work on my game. So temper your expectations to a tempered temperature, or I'll throw a temper tantrum. Nice alliteration here. a short, humorous, according to the author, interactive story where you can choose how things go down, with tightly knit dialogue trees that don't branch very much at all. You'll be wondering why you were given a choice in no time. A bonus understanding is given to Unity developers. Bonus misunderstanding is given to non-Unity developers, who will be out for the loop. In fact, you might even say this is a sort of combination. Was it? Of Unity game development and non-Unity game development in a theme-obeying way. About 3 to 6 minutes if you read as fast as you probably read. Probably. And it's mobile-friendly. Very nice. Run the fiction. Excuse me. Togetherence. An interactive story by Beard or Die. The injuries were mounting. He badly needed to heal. Let's take the last healing potion. The green healing liquid yucked all the way down his throat. Refreshed, he pressed on, skillfully bounding across an inexplicable void in the tile map. He landed with a dusty poof, represented by a newly instantiated particle system that desperately needed tuning. He sneezed out several quads of default particle spray in response. The townsfolk were counting on him. Would they be destroyed? Since he had all 3 hearts, he was pretty confident he'd make the journey. Yeah, make the journey. Just a couple of side-scrolling screens away, Questy McQuestgiver could be seen waving him over. He considered ignoring Questy, but it irked him that the waving animation would be perpetually looping if he passed him by. It needed resolve. "What's good, my man? Slaying anything recently?" Questy asked. "Yes. Your mama. As a matter of fact, one sizable dragon met the end of my blade not 7 in-game minutes ago." "Oh, wait, that sounds spicy, Slayer of Slithery stuff. That's what I should call you," Questy said, surely attempting to butter him up for their dangerous quest. "What quest do you have for me today, sir?" "Oh man, here we go." Questy lit up like an emissive material with post-processing bloom set to max. "I've got something amazing for you today." Well, what I mean is, I don't have a quest, I guess I gotta read that in his voice. "I've got something amazing for you today." Well, what I mean is, I don't have a quest for you this time around, but I do have something to give you. Free of charge, no questing necessary, no killing baddies needed, no protecting settlements or rescuing anybody. And, yeah, that's it. No catches or nothing, no how. And we're going to be skeptical. The skeptical protagonist smirked, the smirkiest smirk he'd ever smirked. In fact, if smirks had a rating system, it'd be on the smirkiest end of the smirk scale. "I don't even slightly believe you. There must be a catch, and I demand you explain yourself in full without delay." Questy, a man made up of mostly brown pixels, representing a long robe that could possibly conceal anything or nothing at all, took a step back, offended, but that offense was instantly transitioned, as if exit time was unchecked on the previous animation, to one of resignation. "Bro, that hurts my feelings, but you got me. The thing I have for you is a little wacky and I don't want it anymore. Anyhow, you're going to take it off my hands anyway, right? Because this dialogue branch is getting way too long. It's unwieldy, as all get out." So we accept the gift. Questy put forward a closed hand containing a mysterious item. The item glowed through his single pixel fingers, a strange purple color that tweened to pink and ping-ponged back to purple. With that glow came a sound effect with too much reverb and had obviously been synthesized by a default BFXer preset. I guess we'll reach out and take it. The protagonist, whose leveled up armor could surely protect him against whatever forces were producing this glow, took what it looked like a crystal into his hand, and once there, it disappeared, glow and all, as if the entire game object was set active to false. Before the protagonist could get a word out, Questy slid right just off screen. Might as well be in another dimension. Now, what is that just happened? Examine self. He reached out his hands to look at them, and they vibrated without end. Just a pixel or two back and forth. But it was disturbing. It felt like a cheap effect. As if it was reused, just an excuse to use something already developed, and it was. What was happening to him? Surely this endless jostling indicates something powerful just occurred. And then, without prompting, a thought entered into his mind that somehow was not his own. Time to pay attention. We're together now. Continue. A chill ran down his spine from 1y to negative 1y in local space. Together with who? And what did it mean? It means like we're one consciousness now, man. Oh no. Questy, is that you? What are you doing in my head? Not just me, my dude. There's a whole bunch of us. That crystal? Wacky, right? Interrogate. The crystal disappeared. If that is what has caused this phenomenon to occur, how is it that you were able to hold the crystal without it disappearing as it did when it collided with me? Is it something to do with the physics collision matrix? No, man, I caught somebody else's crystal, see? The one I gave you was the one that grew inside me. You'll get your own in the next few days. Grew? The crystal grew inside you? Where? How? Come on, man. That's not something I really want to think about. Kind of traumatizing, really. Block it out, Questy. Block it out. Let's just say you'll be glad to get it out, man, okay? You'll know soon enough. Let's think about something else. Jeez. Who else are we together with? Well, there's me, and there's Governor McGovernor, who doesn't really contribute a whole lot. Watch it there, Questy. Sure, okay, whatever you think, Governor. My bad. Anyway, there's a lady who I'm told does not like to be referred to as a witch anymore. Mister, I've warned you. Yeah. Turn me into a new. I know. Let me finish. She may be known to curse a thing or two, like you know, what it might do, but she's really great, man. Really great. That good? Fine, move on. Man, this is a long line. Maybe we should break it up. There we go. There we go. So, as I was thinking, yeah, man, there's quite a few of us now. There's a cat even. A cat? How did that happen? Or do I not want to know that either? Never mind. Enough of this. I do not wish for this entanglement of mine. We must be separated. I'm a solitary man. I am the protagonist. It is I who must save the townsfolk, and I alone. There's no need to be togethered with NPCs such as yourselves. Disgusting. Bro, you didn't just say that. How dare he? Idiot. That's simply offensive. Meow. Be quiet. Listen here, whoever you are. I must press on. Be silent and thoughtlessly so. The townsfolk need. Apologies, this game has been recalled. Please return it to your nearest GameStop retail location for a full refund. This can be considered the official ending. This is where the game credits go. FYI, here they go. End of story. Thank you for playing, reading, consider restarting and making different choices. Made by Beer or Die. Ink by Inkle Studios. Does that just like load it in? Okay, yeah. All right, well, cool. And we made it through Togetherence. I liked it. Fun little quest. Sometimes these games where you just, get to sit back, relax, have fun, make goofy voices. Pretty fun. Perfect voice choices. Oh, thanks, man. Hopefully that was enjoyable. You got that ending much quicker than I. I must have made some pretty poor choices then. I might have to go back through and check it out off screen. I don't know if I could do another rendition of voices at this point. So let's give it a rating. I'm actually going to say this was a lot of fun for me. I think it has to do with the aspect of streaming it, getting it acted out, and having fun, having a little audience doing it. And it was a pretty good story, so had a lot of fun on that side of things. For the art, I'm going to have to be brutal for this one, I guess. I'm going to go 2 stars for it just because there was not a whole lot of art to the game in general. And sometimes simplistic is good, but for being like a text-based game, the text looked fine, and I was able to read through all of it perfectly fine. So sorry for giving you a low score on that end. There was no audio, so I'm going to have to go 1 on that one. I just have to stay fair. There's no audio, so I can't put audio. Theme, you got it. And as of so far, this is the only text-based game that we had. Text-based games in general aren't original, but the way you used it worked out really well. So I think it was a clever, unique idea. So overall, I have to say for like a novel game, this is pretty high ratings compared to what you would normally see on them. So I think this is a solid overall, man. You did miss a tangent if you paused the game, but you went down the main path. You know what? Let's go check that out real quick. So let's tough it out. Let's see what happens. He took an overconfident step forward, slipped into an inexplicable void in the tile map, and landed butt first in a spike pit, inflicting lethal, piercing damage. Dead. The townsfolk were counting on him. Would they be destroyed? Of course. Since he was dead, he would have to wait to respawn to find out. Press restart at the top. End of story. Thanks for playing. So I'll restart. And we'll take the last potion. How do you pause? You said... How do you pause? So that's kind of unique. Hovering over that. Is that a button? Theme. Oh, cool. I guess I didn't try all the buttons. I didn't realize that's what those are for. Interesting. Continue. Oh, take a pause. Okay. The universe. I'll try to read this one. Okay. So this was right then. The universe of pixels around him suddenly froze, as may happen, and he was again thrust into solitary contemplation, realizing that he never spoken with anybody else about these frequent world freezes. He endeavored to bring it up when he reached the next merchant. Merchants are great conversationalists, he thought. Was he the only character that remained conscious during these interruptions in gameplay? He must get to the bottom of this. As for this particular still frame, he sensed the impending resume. Okay, so we're going to talk to McQuest. None of your business. Whether yeah or nay, who's to say? I only came here to make sure your waving animation completed. Goodbye for now. And now that it has, I bid you farewell, good sir. Feeling satisfied that he had avoided what was clearly a trap, the protagonist continued along his journey until an impossible encounter left him a stalemate. Without getting into specifics that would require more thorough world building, suffice it to say the protagonist could only get past this point by returning to Questy. It felt like bad writing, and it was. The journey back to McQuesty McQuestgiver was as uneventful as unexplored story branch could possibly be. He arrived. Okay, I've come to realize that your offer, whatever it may be, is the only way forward. Therefore, I'll accept whatever it is, man. Okay, so it's all the same stuff. Nope, out of there. Protagonist turned around, a one-frame method that set his Transform X scale to -1. But before he can make his escape, Questy threw this thing at him. A crystal of some kind, and when it reached his 2D capsule collider, it disappeared, glow and all, as if the entire game object was set to active defaults. Okay, so cool. You got like little changes. He flipped his sprite right back around to confront Questy, but before the protagonist could get a word in, Questy slid off. Okay, same stuff. Reached out his hand, vibrated, continue. And without prompting, entered his mind that somehow was not his own. Okay, we're together. Continue, continue. Is there any differences at this point? I don't remember. We'll see if it branches again. I don't remember it branching anymore. Yep, so there's no more branching. Cool. Okay, so yeah, I think we got to see everything. Very, very nice, man. Togetherence by Beard or Die. Well, if you listen to it on the stream, then the story is already ruined for you. But if you haven't paid attention and you want to read through it, pretty good story. I liked it, especially if you're a Unity developer. Definitely liked all the quirky quips of Unity in here. Talking about the particle system, talking about flipping the sprites with -X instead of using like a sprite renderer .flip X or Y. Okay, now you're 100%. I should get like a completion bonus for it. Pachink! Unlock. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you guys sticking around, listening to me blabber on about all these games, and actually chilling out in the chat and talking and stuff. It was pretty fun. I enjoy talking with you guys, and hopefully tomorrow when I continue on the journey, we can pick it back up. And if I don't see you guys around, hopefully I'll see you in Discord or whatever and continue seeing each other's work. So take care, stay safe, and have a good night or good morning, depending on where you live.